Hey, my friend, welcome back to the Declutter Challenge. Today is day 3, and I'm so excited for all the progress that you have made so far. I hope that on the first day you let go of some habits and you have stuck to it or some beliefs. Yesterday, you would have been able to save a lot of money, so I hope that you're able to save a lot of money per month, and then that would result in more money per year. And then today is time. We are decluttering. We're not getting rid of your time, we're figuring out how you can spend your time more wisely. So if you have your sheet here in front of you, today, day 3, time. Plan your day to create time for you. So when you plan your day, you'll realize you spend it. Okay, you'll realize where all your time is going if you're going to plan out your day, and you'll realize where you can create space for things that you've been wanting to do but haven't been able to find the time to do it. So write a list of all of the things that you want to fit into your schedule. So maybe you want to spend more time with your spouse or your kids, or take your dog for walks, or maybe you want to spend time exercising or grabbing lunch with friends, or whatever it may be. Write down all of the things that you want to start implementing into your day or into your week, and then start there. Then you're going to write out your week, your typical week at a glance. So a couple tools that you can use is, this is kind of neat. This little planner here, this is from the Dollarama. It was like, I don't know, maybe $4, and there's like a ton of sheets. I really like this for looking at my week in at a glance of what my commitments are for the week. But to be honest, I use Google Calendar, so all of my appointments are on there. As soon as an appointment comes in, I put it in my calendar right away with a couple alarms so that I never miss it, as well as anytime a client books in my calendar, it goes directly there, so I always know. But if you haven't done a time audit for yourself in a while, then look at your week at a glance of your typical routine. When you wake up, when you bring your kids to school if you have kids, what time you work, usually when you go to bed, when you cook, so on. So add those directly onto your schedule, onto your calendar. Just grab a blank piece of paper, and then put the time frames for when those typical things happen. And then what you'll notice is you'll have 15 minutes here, 30 minutes there, and maybe in your list of things that you want to start fitting into your schedule, you're like, okay, well, going to hang out with my friends, it takes 1 hour. I see that on Thursdays I have a 1 hour gap. Maybe that's when I can go see my friends. Or, okay, it doesn't look like I have a consistent time in my schedule to work out, so what time am I waking up? Okay, I'm waking up at 6 a.m. Okay, and I go to bed around 9. Well, that means that I could actually be waking up at 5 a.m. and still get the 8 hours of sleep a night that my body needs. So, what you'll do, okay, grab a piece of paper, write your week at a glance, match your week or pair your week with your list of the things that you want to start including in your days, okay? And then figure out on which day you can include that, and then where you need to modify. Do you need to wake up earlier? Do you need to go to bed later? Do you need to ask for help or delegate tasks? Do you need to cut some things out of your calendar? Who knows? This is a great chance to look at it. Kind of like yesterday, you looked at all of your monthly commitments, and then you're figuring out what can be cut, where can you save, how can you delegate. Okay, this is such a great activity. It's an app that I like to use because I have ADHD and my brain is all over the place. If you try and watch me focus on one task, I'm like running from task to task to task and then being like, what am I doing here? So, the app Structured is an amazing app that keeps me focused because I plan out my day like to the minute. And so it sends me notifications on my phone for when my task is about to end and a new one is about to begin, because I can get so tunnel visioned into something. I could stay there for hours and hours and hours and not move, because once I get into the zone, I'm in the zone, and I don't get out of the zone. Now that's not always good, because then all my other responsibilities fall to the wayside because I stay in the zone. So this app paired with my phone, it says, Kaz, you have to stop what you're doing, even if you're not done, and move on to the next task, because you still have a life outside of this one thing. Okay, so the app is called Structured. This is kind of what it looks like, a typical day of mine. So I wake up at 4, 4:45, usually 4:30. I have my workout in right away. I work out, I read, I meditate, and I journal first thing in the morning. And then from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., I work on my computer. I do any business stuff. And then after that, I get dressed for work, make breakfast. Everything is in there. Make breakfast and lunch, drive my son to school, work in clients' homes, and then I have walk my dog. Well, that was a non-typical day. I got to go for a massage, but then I put when I pick up my son from school, when I make and clean dinner. And then what it says here is from I think it's from 7 till 8:45. It says you've earned a well-deserved break. Now, probably not because I might want to get ahead of laundry for the week so that I don't have to do it on the weekend. But this is a phenomenal app. I believe it comes free or you can pay like a monthly or like an annual subscription. I believe it's like $12 some. It's super cheap, and that's definitely something that I would suggest you invest your money in if you, especially if you have ADHD like me, because this is a game changer. And if you compare it with your phone, with your watch, if you have one, then it's like having your own personal assistant that you don't have to spend thousands of dollars on every single month to say, hey, you have a meeting in 5 minutes. Hey, you got to go pick up the kids or else you're going to be late. Hey, you got to go do this next. It's amazing. So the app is called Structured. Okay. Great, great app. Um, something that I use the Structured app every single day. I also, first thing in the morning when I wake up, I grab a piece of paper. This one just happens to have something that I printed out on it. And I was like, oh, that's a really cute note. I'm going to write my day on it. So right away, the first thing in the morning that I do is I write today at the top, and then I write what my schedule is from what time to what time, because even though everything is in my phone, I still like to just reiterate, okay, what does my day look like? How many commitments do I have today? Where can I have time for myself? Do I have any time for myself today? Okay. What can I move to another day so that at the end of the day, my cup isn't feeling so empty that I'm going to be drained? This is a great way to really assess your time. And then at the bottom, I like to add a little affirmation. So here I wrote, today is going to be a great day. I surrender and I am guided. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So these are just little things that I do every single day. First thing that I do is I write my day out. And then I look at my app to make sure that what I have planned on here is synced with my calendar. Most things are the same every single day, but there might be an appointment here or there that might change. That's so great about the calendar is you don't have to put the same things in every day. You can put when it repeats. Another thing that I suggested is having like a weekly calendar if you'd like to look at everything at a week glance. And then one other option is having like a journal. So this is my ultimate fulfillment journal. I haven't sold them in a long time. I stopped selling them after the pandemic just because of the cost and everything like that. But I absolutely love this. So in my journal, the first thing is setting the tone, writing 3 things that you want to feel today, writing 3 things that you're grateful for, writing 3 I am affirmations, because these are also powerful. They're setting you up for success in your day. And then the fourth thing is accomplish. What are all the things you plan to accomplish this day? So again, this is another way to set the tone for your day. Be intentional. Ask yourself, where am I choosing to spend my time today, and how can I make today great? So I hope that these tips are going to help you save time, make time for the things that matter, of course, and learn how to delegate, swap out, or cut completely from your life if you actually don't need it, because our schedules are clutter as well. So my friends, let me know in the Facebook group how you made out today, how you are going to modify your schedule. Are you waking up earlier? Are you going to bed? Are you delegating some tasks to somebody else? What have you cut out and what have you added into your life to make your life more fulfilled and more joyful and more happy, and not feel like you're just on a hamster wheel having no control over your day and your life? So thank you so much again for being part of this challenge. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.